Hey everybody, it's Lee again here on Native Plant PMW, here with my dog Lily, and we are doing some maintenance in the garden. So recently I had a bunch of workers here putting insulation in our attic and crawl space, and as a result they ended up trampling on a couple of my native plants, which is fine because I know they're going to come back, and they already are. They pretty much have sprung back as if nothing has happened to them, except for one got trampled a little bit too harsh. But to be fair, it was growing in the grass. It has escaped the garden just as I wanted it to, and it is the DouglasAster. So I want to show you the DouglasAster as it is coming up in the spring so you know what to look for. Now these are the old stalks of the DouglasAster, and now that we finally had a winter, they have decided to call it quits. But they get really tall. This one's actually taller than me. It's the tallest one, and they bloom in late summer. So, you know, to give you an idea of where we're starting, it is April 4th, and we just now have our little growths coming up, and there are several of them. This is a plant that does spread by rhizomes and by seed. It is in the Asteraceae, also known as the sunflower family, and it will continue to spread like this. Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want to mow over it, because if I do, it's going to keep it from doing this. Now, this is obviously last year, so it's not going to look like this. It's going to be green and vibrant and full of beautiful purple flowers. But if I stunt the growth now, I won't get the reward later. So one of them, unfortunately, has had a bad time of it. And it was in the grass. Now this was completely surrounded, like this one here, how it's completely surrounded by the grass, but I can find where the base is, and I'm just cutting away the grass from the base of this plant. And eventually I'm going to try and remove as much of the grass as I can. I'm going to put some mulch down to kind of extend the garden out to here. And this plant's going to continue to spread this way, but in the meantime, I need to at least make something very visible to me so that I don't accidentally mow it down, because mowing season's upon us and I don't have a fully killed lawn yet. So I still have to mow my lawn, but I don't want to mow these plants. And so keep that in mind when you're planting the DouglasAster. If you don't have a defined border, or if you're like, I don't want it to creep out of the garden, just note that it will, and you might accidentally mow it over if that's a combination lawn is what you're going for. But if you are wanting it to take over your front lawn like I do and create a native meadow landscape, let it continue to spread into the garden. Just make sure you don't mow it down right now, because if you do, you won't reap the rewards later.